So what's up guys, today we're going to be reviewing the trade I took yesterday, which is currently not a good trade, it's in loss. So we're going to be reviewing this trade right now. So guys, before we go straight into that, so I found out that 60% of people that watch my YouTube channel are not subscribed to my YouTube channel. So guys, if you do me a favor of subscribing, thank you. So we're going to get straight back to the chart. So right now we are on gold 1 hour time frame. This is the trade I took yesterday. It was a very good setup which I have high hopes for, but unfortunately I got stopped out, which I analyzed this trade to be sure that I will not get stopped out, which I did get stopped out. So I'm gonna get straight to the chart right now to show you guys. Okay, let's zoom out more. As you guys can see, I am a support and resistance trader. For those who don't know me, I am Vince Trade on YouTube. My name is Edwin. I use support and resistance, confluences, multiple touch, and Fibonacci retracement. Those are my 3 keys to why I always take my trade. And like I said, so right now we're going to get straight to the charts. Okay, as you guys can see, we had a pullback which I took a trade. It was last week which I took a trade. The trade went well. It was a very clean entry because we had a clean candle right here. We had a engulfing candle, clean one. Then it had a pullback. Then we had a good touch right here, and that's where my 0.00 extension was. Then having a retracement back to the upside, giving us a lower high, and that's where we were waiting to look at it hitting the 38.2 extension or the 50 extension. Then from there I was looking forward to entering. I could have caught this sell right here, as you guys can see, but I did not take this trade because I am working right now. I'm trying to focus on my work. I'm trying to focus on trading, focus on school. I'm studying nursing. I'm trying to focus on school, and I'm also trying to focus on family and friends. So it's kind of like I have to make this trading work. I have to make this trading work. So I did not take this setup, which I always like to take 2 trades in a Fibonacci retracement, as you guys know, so that I can have 2 trades in 1 Fibonacci retracement and make 2 profits in 1 Fibonacci retracement. So I did not take this setup, as you guys can see right here. It had a pullback. I took this setup right here. It was a clean one. It gave me a very clean candle right here. Let me show you guys right here. Clean candle right here. I was able to know that was the right time. Clean candle right here. I was able to know that was the right time. That's where we have our new higher low right here, and we had a pullback down, giving us a lower low right here, and I made my profit to the negative 27 extension. As you guys can know, this is the best strategy right now. If you guys want to know how to use Fibonacci retracement, this is the source. This is where you guys need to focus and learn from. This Fibonacci retracement was, I found this Fibonacci retracement from Swaggy. Swaggy is my mentor, and this is the Fibonacci retracement. It's clean, it works all the time, and I have had enough understanding on how to use Fibonacci retracement, a well back tested strategy, for almost a year now. It works like crazy. I would have actually gone for the negative 61.8 extension. As you guys can see, it had like more volatility right here in this candle. It had more volatility and push back down, coming to this support zone right here. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So then we have a lower high right here. Then we have a lower low right here. Then this lower high was not strong enough to give us more push down volatility, creating another new lower low. So we had a break of structure right here, as you guys can see. Okay, I'm going to change this color. Let me just give it this. Oh, that looks kind of awful. Then we had a break of structure right here, you guys can see. Let me zoom in more. Then boom, we now made our first new higher high right here. Then we had a pullback down. At first I was looking at the new break of structure towards the downside back again. I was like, is it possible that it's going to push back? Because I had one confluence is giving me the reason why it's going to pull back out. I believe most of you guys can see it, but if you guys can't see it, I'm going to show you why I think it's going to push back down. So this was it right here. Let me get my brush. This was it right here. Hope you guys can see. Okay, that's ugly. I'm going to show you properly with this one triangle. Okay, this was it right here. Okay, this is why I actually thought it was going to have a pullback, but I waited. Since I only have one confluences there, it was not enough confluences on why I'm going to take that trade. So I waited, and I had a trend line from here. Then when I saw this lower low right here, I was waiting for the market to come and break this lower low. Then I can be certain that this is going to give us a new lower low. I was certain that the lower high is going to give us a new lower low, but it did not give us a new lower low. Then we did not break this lower low right here. We had a new higher high breaking this lower high right here. So that's when I knew the market was going back up. So I had my trend line showing me this. So this was a 2 days analysis trade. I was waiting to actually catch a better setup. So that's when I draw my Fibonacci retracement from here. So as you guys can see, I put my Fibonacci retracement 100 extension from the higher low right here, going up, giving us a new higher high. Put my 0.00 extension in my new higher high. Wait for a pullback, pull back into the negative 38 extension, 50 extension, 61.8 extension. I waited for me to see retracement because I was not sure. We're having a consolidation. As you guys can see, there's a consolidation going around here. I go to a 15-minute time frame. Okay, as you guys can see, this is a whole bunch of consolidation, which I did not use the 15-minute time frame. I was relying on the 1 hour time frame. So, and that's when I entered, when I saw a rejection of the low right here. That's when I was planning to enter. I was waiting for it to show me more candles. So it showed me more buy candles. So boom, that's when then I entered from here. Then we had the retracements. I didn't watch the trade. I went to bed. We had another new buy candle. Then we had the retracement. So I got stopped out right there. So the wick you guys can see right here is from the news, from the CPI news at 5:30 a.m. which I was sleeping, so I didn't take. Woke up, saw the trade, was not ready to take the next trade. I had to head out for work. So that's how I lost 100 and something bucks. So guys, as you guys can see, we are on the trade lock, and right now showing you guys the trade. This is where I got stopped out. As you guys can see, didn't bother to take no trade. I didn't bother to enter again because I was heading for work and I did not plan any new analysis to take. So I missed out on this big move. Got some close position. So right here, so we lost $111 on this trade. So this was a 1 to 3 weeks to reward trade. So it did not go as planned, but of course every day is not a winning day. We're going to meet a winning day, we're going to meet a losing day. So I'm going to journal for this trade after this on my book, since I'm not using TradeZilla right now, which I plan to use very soon. I'm about to stop trading personal, so once I get into profit and start building my capital, so then I'll start using TradeZilla. This was definitely a good trade. I had more confluences on why I took the trade. Fibonacci was there, trend line was there, support and resistance was there to back me up. So, but I still lost the trade. I'm going to say due to I should have waited for a pullback. So this loss here was my fault due to not seeing things more clearly. I should have actually waited for a pullback coming to this trend line back again, which I should have waited for, but I did not wait because I was actually expecting a break of structure right here. So I was expecting a break of structure, push up and break this break of structure, because it does not look like it broke the break of structure that clearly. So that was what I was expecting, but I should have waited for a pullback. So this was not what I saw. I didn't see this coming, and I was too relaxed on the trade. I didn't even watch the trade to see how it was going. I fell asleep and waited to see next day how the trade went. Right now, I don't like to actually like tamper. I like to like pre-trade and let it be. I don't like to like come and try to move the stop loss, move things. I don't want to tamper with my trade, because then I notice that I'm not always like, I'm kind of losing money and the trade is not going exactly as planned. When I'm tampering with the trade, I place a trade, I take my hands off it. That's what I like to do. That's basically the trade I took. So right now, the purpose for this video is to talk about why trading is not gambling. So I had a few encounters with somebody today, and it was like, he saw me on the chat and it was like, wow, you trade, and so you're a gambler? And I was like, no. And I was like, no, I'm a financial market analysis. So I'm going to get straight to the point, telling you guys why trading is not gambling. So there's a widespread belief about trading that people think that trading is gambling, because it looks like now once someone that sees me on the chat and does not know anything about trading, they're just going to be like, oh, you gamble. And that's not the case here. So now let me explain something to you guys. Life itself is gambling. Everything we do is gambling. Even your business self is gambling, believe it or not. Because everything we do, it can go sideways. You don't know. Even going to school, is gambling. You don't know if you're going to come back home safely. You don't know if you're going to have an accident in the road. You don't know. Sleeping itself is gambling. You can go to bed and not wake up. Opening your own business too is gambling. You can open a retail store now, have things on the store you want to sell. No customer comes to buy your stuff. They expire. Now you just lost your money. That's gambling too. Even eating, you can be eating now and the food just choke you. You die. So now I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Why trading is not gambling is because trading, it has a stop loss. You can decide that I only want to risk $50 today. Set it, you only risk $50 out of all your whole capital. That's only what you want to lose. Whereby you cannot do this in other businesses. If nobody comes to buy your stuff, you cannot set a risk and say you want to lose this particular amount. Once your goods expire, they are dead. Real estate too is gambling. Your business might fail. There are many things that could go wrong. So trading is less gambling because you can set the amount you want to risk. And we are not just placing trade like you guys just like people doing this casino. They just do stuff. I don't know anything about casino. They might have a confluences telling them this is why they believe they are going to win now. Like trading, we have technical analysis, we have fundamental analysis. There is reasons why we are taking this trade. We not just put a trade just like that. Everybody have a reason why they decide they will put the trade. After analyzing the trends of the market, people have reasons why they believe that this is why they are going to win. And this is the power it gives us for us to be able to place our stop loss and tell ourselves this is the amount we want to risk, and us having confluences and fundamental reasons why we decided that we want to take this trade. This is the reason why trading is less gambling. Out of everything in life, trading is less gambling. So I hope you guys understand this now. So guys, don't let anybody discourage you. If you want to get into trading, let nobody discourage you, talk you out and tell you that trading is gambling. It does not make no sense. Trading is less risky thing in this world. Just go learn how to trade, study hard and trade. You might be successful one day, trust me. So let nobody talk you out of it, because people now telling people that you're getting into trading now, you start feeling discouraged about it. Guys, don't feel discouraged. Trading is a very, very nice skill to learn. Let's say we have another new coronavirus, something like coronavirus come back again, and you'll be able to trade from your home. Other people that are working, that have a job, they will not be able to work because they have to stay in their house. So guys, trading is a skill to have. You can learn it. So this is the reason why trading is not gambling. Hope you guys understand. So that's it for today. So guys, peace.